Hey, welcome to my channel. These cards are speaking. So today I'm going to do a collective reading. This is for those who will be watching. So it could be any sign, any zodiac sign. I'm going to do the Celtic Cross. And you're going to see what Spirit has to say. Because this is general, it may or may not resonate with you, and that's fine. If it does, like it. That would be awesome. All right, Spirit. I ask that you show us what does the collective need to hear for their highest good. Give me a true and honest and trusted message for those who will be watching. I ask that you protect me and protect the viewer. Let's see what we get. What's the current energy here? King of Cups. Okay, so you a little hesitant about expressing yourself. You feel like you have to be stern. You have to be, girl, look at me. I'm the strong silent type. So that's the current energy, the King of Cups. You may be a little hesitant about something, but you want to. There's emotion all around you, but you feel like you're afraid to tap into it. Alright, let's see what is crossing you, collective. The Two of Swords. I hope you can see that. There we go. Two of Swords. That is what's crossing you. It's something right in front of you that you're choosing not to look at. Something that you're choosing not to address. I do have music playing in the background. Okay. Let's see what we get here. What is this? What is the root cause? What is the root cause of this that you don't want to see? What is it? Something that you don't want to see. What is the root cause of it? And fighting, competition, tired of fighting, tired of fighting. All right, what represents the past? It's something from the past that's causing this fighting, that's causing you to be in this state of not want to express your feelings because you're tired of fighting. Like, what's the point? A Magician. So things that have been manifesting, things have shown up. You have everything. You've had everything available to you to make something happen, but yet it's still discord. They're still fighting. And I'm getting a feeling of like, what's the point? Took a look on the bottom. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. So it's like giving and giving and giving and giving and giving. And it's like, what's the point? So you're choosing not to. Because it's like you know what to do, but you're choosing not to. Alright, what is above you? What is in the present? So this could have possibly been in a marriage or a higher level of commitment. Maybe y'all just live together. But I'm getting marriage vibes. Could have been common law vibes also. I just feel like you have expected more, and you just wasn't getting it. You know, the bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. You're bored with it. Collective. Alright, what is before you? What is your attitude? What is your attitude? What is your way of thinking concerning this? What is your attitude concerning this? You ready to move away towards calmer waters, because enough is enough. You know, with this King of Cups right here, it's like you got all these emotions around you, and it really feels like, what's the point? But you still have your foot almost wanting to get in there into your emotions and speak or plead your case yet again. But I just feel like it's like, what's the point? What's done is done. And so you're ready to move on. You're ready to be happy again. You're ready to celebrate and find joy. And you don't feel like excuse me, that you're getting that. All right, Spirit. What is within this collective? What is within the collective? What will help them achieve this goal to get to happiness, to get out of this funk that they seem to be in? What will help them achieve this goal? And standing in your power of knowing who you are, like the King of Pentacles. You don't become the King of Pentacles without being business savvy, without being methodical, or without making wise decisions, you know. So having that same mentality, and maybe almost even applying it to this marriage or to the situation. All right, Spirit, what is around collective? What is around this King of Cups? What is around them? In their home, in their environment, what is around them? Heartbreak, disappointment, despair. It just feels like it's like enough is enough. What is, collective's hopes and fears? This collective's hopes and fears concerning this. The bottom of the deck, it's the Tower. That this is gonna just fall apart, all for nothing. The hopes are to be some apologies. There'll be a new offer, a new beginning. Even if it's small, you just feel like it will be the right step in the right direction. That's what your hopes are. All right, Spirit. And what will come of it? What is the potential outcome of this situation? What's the potential outcome? The Lovers, which is also a choice. So the Lovers, that gives you a little hope of being the Lovers, that you are connected, that is a soul connection here. Could be soulmates, but you will have to choose. This is a marriage, for better, for worse, for sickness or health. The vows that you stood and believed, and recited when you got married. Because the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is, is religious teachings, its rules and laws. So the disconnect with that could be, you've made these vows, before God, before family, before friends. But then you're like, how long is it going to be fighting? How long do we have to endure that? How long will I have to endure heartbreak? Because that's not what you signed up for, right? All right, so we're going to go through and we're going to clarify each one and see if we get anything else from this deck. The bottom of the deck is the Hermit, going within and asking yourself, is it really worth it? You know, only you can ask yourself that. Is this cycle of this fighting and bickering coming to an end? It takes two people. Look at that, Ten of Swords again, you know. And I feel like with the, so we saw the World card, we saw the Ten of Swords, you know, it represents endings, you know. And this Lover's card, even if you are soulmates, this Lover card also represents a choice. So I feel like you have a choice to make, you know. Will you continue on for better or for worse? Or will you just get on your little boat and move on to calmer waters? But we're going to clarify and see. We're going to dig a little deeper and see what else we get. All right, Spirit. This King of Cups. Give us more. Why does the King of Cups feel like this? What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? It's the Lovers again. So I feel like there's a choice, you know. When you get married, you say your vows, and it's all wonderful the day of, the honeymoon, you know, the weeks after. But now, you know, the rubber meets the road in a relationship. And now, you know, the way you believe, the way they believe, you know, it's coming together and make this connection work. So you have a choice. You have a choice here to make it work, or move on thinking that it's going to be better somewhere else, rainbows and butterflies. But that is not what marriage is. A commitment and a connection is you coming together, you know, and basically making it work. What's being triggered? Who's being triggered for the battles to arise? That's what needs to be addressed. You know, the bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords again. So the cards are like repeating themselves. You know, so there's a choice. Whatever thoughts that you had that marriage was rainbows and sunflower seeds or unicorns, you know, you're going to have to change that thinking, because that's not what it is. Now that you do have your moments like that, but, you know, you two come together and make it work. What is the divine purpose here? What is the divine purpose of your union? All right, so let's see. Let's clarify the Two of Swords. Two Swords is the Three of Pentacles. And working together, collaborating. You know, how can you work together? Your strengths, their strengths, your weakness and their weakness. How can the two of you all work together to make this work? Because it comes down to a choice. It's a choice. It's what are you choosing? All right, Spirit. What is this Five of Wands? What is all this fighting and disputing, battles, the competition? What is that? The Queen of Cups. And as I was pulling it, I was hearing someone wants to be right. Someone always wants to be right. You know, so we had the King of Cups and we had the Queen of Cups. You know, so you have one that is showing their emotion, one that is led by intuition, who is caring and loving, and then you have another one who is, they have emotions, they have feelings, but they sometimes don't show it. So, you know, the bickering or the obstacle or the fighting could come from that disconnect. You know, how can you two work together? You know, the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. Speaking the truth, being analytical, analyzing it. You know, seeing when one needs to bite their tongue. so that the other one have a moment, you know. Maybe it's a pride or power struggle. This union, if this Lover's card, this Lover's card is here. If you're soulmates, you know, you two are designed, possibly are designed to trigger each other, so that you can both become better people, right? Divinely. The Star is on this Magician, you know, so everything that you have and need is inside of you to make it work. And so this Star, it is fulfillment, you know, it's wishes coming true. So that fulfillment is there in this marriage, but you're gonna have to get to the root cause of what is the distraction. What is the distraction? And so this Queen of Cups is, I think I said it earlier, is always wanting to be right. It's a pride thing. You always wanting to be right. You have always to speak up. I feel like this Queen of Cups is the one who is always, nitpicking. I heard nitpicking every little thing, and it's not any peace. Okay. All right, Spirit, what is this Four of Wands? What is this Four of Wands here? Nine of Wands. So, wounded warrior, you both have overcome trials and tribulations. And yet here you are. The Nine of Wands to me is my still standing card. You know, you two, I guess in the past, have stood the test of time, the ups and downs of your relationship, and you're here. So why throw it all away? Just because you're married, or just because you're in this commitment, doesn't mean that you won't continue to fight and stand for what you want. You know, the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands, so there is passion there. You are passionate about each other. You want a passionate new beginning. But I feel like some people need to check themselves. Some people need to check themselves. All right, the Six of Swords. It's the attitude. It's ready to move on to some calmer waters, because something's got to be better than this, right? So let's see. What is the Six of Wands, Spirit? Clarify the way of thinking. The Five of Wands. Yeah, because this tired of the fighting, tired of the bickering. Also here that you two have the same goal, and that is to live happily ever after. That is to have a wonderful marriage, possibly even to be an example to other people. But without checking ego, without checking your attitude, the bickering, the arguing will continue. Because I just feel like you didn't come this far just to come this far. Right, with this Nine of Wands, all of that is behind you. The bickering, the fighting, all that right there is behind you. You know, like I said, the Nine of Wands is my still standing card. You're still standing. You made it. You're married. You're in a commitment. You know, whether it's living together, you're here. So why let that be the end of it? Justice. Like I said, so this could be a marriage. It needs to be a balance. It needs to be a better balance. So whoever this Queen of Cups is, I feel needs to check themselves and remember that you're in a commitment, you're in a relationship, you're in a marriage, and it's really not your way or the highway. All right, this King of Pentacles is what's in you. So the King of Cups, Okay, so the King of Cups here, collective, you don't feel like you're able to shine. So like I said earlier, you don't become the King of Pentacles by not knowing basically when to hold them, when to fold them, when to walk away, you know, business contracts and things like that. So you feel like you're not able to shine. You're not able to make the decisions or do what you have to do. Possibly because of the Queen of Cups and their take charge attitude, want to be at the helm of the ship. And what you're bringing to the table is being suppressed. Okay. All right, this is the King of Pentacles. It's clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, right? You just want to be great, you know. You have an independence, abundance, you know. You've made it this far. The things that you put your hands to is flourishing and can flourish if you're allowed to. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. If you're given the opportunity, if you are allowed to give, if you're allowed to dictate, distribute what needs to be distributed, basically stand up and be the head of the home, of the family. Okay. We have the three of hearts. I'm sorry, the three of spades. Someone's playing spades. Maybe something broke out at a spades game. But the three of swords. The three of swords is what's around you, in your home, in your environment. All right, what is the three of swords? The card is upside down. It's Hanging Man. Yep, you feel stuck. You feel stuck. You need everybody on deck, you know, within the home to look at this from a different perspective, because you're tied up, you're stuck, you're in the same place, and you're like, nope, this isn't what we're going to do. This isn't what you want to do. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. You know, where's the passion again? You know, you have the Wounded Warrior. You have the Five of Wands that came out twice. You know, like, what is up with all this turmoil? All right, that was the Page of Cups. That was the hopes and fears that there won't be any reconciliation, that there won't be an apology. It's clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, because things have to change. It cannot stay like this. Things are going to have to move. And it's going to have to turn in your favor, collective, is what you're saying. The bottom of the deck, again, is the Ace of Wands. There's a lot of passion here. You don't want to give up. Like I said, you didn't come this far just to come this far. All right, then we have what comes. What is the outcome? This Lovers, you know, if you're soulmates, you know, it's a choice. It's a choice. All right, what is the Lover spirit? The Six of Swords. Again, you got two Lovers, you got two Five of Wands, and now you have two Six of Swords. So it's coming down to a choice. The outcome is choosing, because that's what we ask. What is the outcome? It's choosing if you're going to stay or if you're going to go. Let's see what the bottom of the deck is. The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups I'm hearing is, I just heard self-love. Self-love. And if both parties can operate in self-love, then you will look at the other person. You will put the other person first. You will put the other person first. All right, let's see what else we have. All right, I split the deck, and we have a arm all twisted. the Emperor. All right, the Emperor. That's when I split the deck. I just saw the Justice again, balance. All right, let's see. Let's do some angel answers. And then I'm going to let you guys go because these cards have spoken. Thank you for the messages so far, Spirit. What is the angel answers for this collective? Perfect timing. Yeah, I feel like it's not too late. You know, it's a choice. It's a decision that you both have to make. It's up to you. Yep, it's up to you. Let's get one more. Remain positive. Yeah, because I feel like all is not lost. All is not lost at all. I haven't used these in a while. This is the Soulmate Oracle cards. Let me just see. Spirit, what do you have for this collective? The Soulmate Oracle cards. It's not easy. Doing the pre-shuffle. That's what I heard. It's not easy. Alright. Thank you for the messages so far, Spirit. What do you have for the collective? Let's get one card. Oop, too many. Right, let's try that again. One card for the collective, Spirit. You are on your way to meeting your true love. And I believe that is yourself. You know, because if you continue to look for love externally instead of internally, there's always going to be conflict. There's always going to be battles because someone is always not going to live up to what you believe or what you want. So you have to be confident and operate in that self-love for yourself, giving yourself what you're looking for externally. And that'll take all of those battles, because like we said, the battles, you both have the same goal, but for whatever reason everybody's just in their corner. All right, collective, that is all I have for you. These cards have spoken. I hope it's resonated with you in some kind of way. Till next time.